All right. Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. Okay. Yes, good morning, ladies and gentlemen. Happy to have you here. And it's a morning here in Kampala, where I am today. And I hope everybody is doing well. Okay. This morning, I thought try to come up here. And where? Okay. Before I get started, I want to share a video. One of my mentors in cryptocurrency. I hope no emotions attached. I'll be sharing a video here. This guy is my mentor in crypto. I've been following him since I started cryptocurrency. And I'll play his video first before I get started. Okay. So it will be up to you if you would love him. Okay. It could be not so much into trading, but he has what I call best analysis of the cryptocurrency. Allow me play you this video, my friend. Okay. All right. I'm just my thing is a little bit cutting, but I think I need to deliver the information. And that guy is known as Chico Crypto. I've been following him. He's my number one mentor in the cryptocurrency. I don't usually follow everybody, but this guy is so good with the analysis he does for me into the crypto industry. I love his tech. I love his mindset. And he leads one of the crypto army, Bitcoin army. And these guys really, they have their goal to make sure that the Bitcoin keeps going high all the time. Yeah, if we are able to look at the market this morning before we get started into our session for today, just to provide confidence, right? Okay, to most of my friends, all right? Okay. If we look at the performance of the market, the Bitcoin is at 45, okay? And as we speak right now, we find that the market is low a little bit. And because of this, today I decided to depend my training on two major things that I want to talk about today. One is the power of being patient. Today I will emphasize so much as we decide to trade, as we decide to use the Royal Key application to trade. I would love all of us, ladies and gentlemen, to exercise some good patience. Yes, it is true, all of us want to become multi-millionaires in a night. Yes, it is true, all of us would love to be successful in the night. Yes, it is true, all of us would love to see profits every single day. But you know, Royal Q is a peculiar business. I usually tell my friends, it is one of the businesses that are a little bit more different, all right, from the many businesses we have been able to do within the past years. You find that within the past years, we have done so many returns on investments. And if you are not well grinded onto the ground, if you are not well mentored, if you're not given the right mindset, it's also very easy for you to quit Royal Q. Why? Because of not getting the right expectation. So this morning, before I get started into my two main topics I want to handle, I'll talk about the 80/20 coin allocation matrix method of trading. And it will be one of the things I'll talk about this morning. And those that have issues with your apps, those that have issues with your tradings, I told you to check me up 30 minutes after the main Zoom at night, where I come in for 1 straight hour to perfectly and purely help you with the issues that you have with your apps. I also want to handle the issue that was presented to me yesterday night about people who told me they cannot see their revenue. It's just a technical issue. I was getting in touch with the back office of Royal Q today, and very, very soon that issue is going to be solved. The beauty is your capital and your profit, is still into your Binance account, meaning there is nothing you are losing, ladies and gentlemen. Okay, so allow me first and foremost create the right mindset of trading. Okay, I want to give you the right expectations because, ladies and gentlemen, without the right expectations, if you're not well grinded into Royal Q, you may find yourself getting out of this business and going back returns on investment. And so it is very, very important for you to have the right expectations. So what do you expect? One, the market will go up, the market will go down. I hope that is clear. The market will go up, the market will go down. The market will not keep up all the time, not at all. The market will move down, the market will move up, the market will move down, the market will move up. I hope that is the right expectation. Two, sometimes the market will neither go up, neither go down, the market will be flat. And so, none of us, no Royal Q, none your upline, or me myself controls the market. So what is Royal Q? Royal Q is a software, and this software, its responsibility is to buy low and sell high. Royal Q doesn't make money for us. No. Royal Q provides the instructions to our applications or the instructions to our Binance account, Hobby, and Coinbase, depending on the instructions we provide to Royal Q. So Royal Q just executes our orders in a Binance account. So the ability to make consistent profits depend on the instructions that we provide. By the way, yesterday I made a statement and someone was telling me, Julius, can you expand on that statement? I want to make the statement again. There is no trader, no matter the experience, no matter how many years they may have, no matter what, or they are good at analyzing the market, that can predict the direction of the market. And one of the reasons why you have the Royal Q app, ladies and gentlemen, is to help you control your emotions, your decision taking, your greed, and your fear. And so, if you can control your greed, you can be very, very successful every single day in the Royal Q business. As a team, it is true we introduced the one-shot trading parameter as one of the ways to pick specific coins that are going to do well and trade them through the one-shot strategy. You know, there are two ways we can trade in Royal Q. We can trade using the one-shot, we can trade using the cycle. And so, in the two ways of trading, the 80/20 coin selection matrix, I want to repeat, the 80/20 coin selection matrix is the best strategy to protect everybody's funds from floating loss. Ladies and gentlemen, for the last 9 months I've been here, I want to give you evidence that last year, the market went down to almost 50%. To almost 50%. And 80% of the people quit the business. Why? Because they never had the right expectation. The market can still go down, even up to now. And so, it is very, very important not to be too greedy. It's also very, very important for you to use the 80/20 coin selection matrix. Julius, what do you mean by the 80/20 coin selection matrix? Let me use my whiteboard to explain this point to everybody. I'm happy to see all leaders on the call. I respect your presences. Your presence, I want to respect the presence of leader OBM, one of our V5s from Nigeria. I want to respect the presence of leader Preshi, one of our V4s from South Africa. I want to respect the presence of leader Annalyn, V4 from Dubai. I want to respect the presence of leader Brian, V3 from Australia. I want to respect the presence of leader Doris Angel, V4 from Germany. I want to respect the presence of leader Esther Ann, V4 from Nigeria. I want to respect the presence of leader Reda, V4 from Namibia. I've been able to see different leaders on the call, Mr. Mbiru V3 from Uganda, as I'm going to be mentioning as time goes by. Okay. This is very important. If I have $1,000 and I want to trade, if you have a capital of $1,000 and below, you are one of the suitable clients for the one shot. I want to repeat my statement. You are one of the suitable clients for the one shot. And basically and purely, you are almost a day trader. You are looking for some little profits from the market in a repeated way. But if you are having $3,000 and above, you're a good client. I want to repeat, you're a good client for a cycle. By the way, I will personally say the following words. The best way to use a Royal Q is cycle. I know we might argue this for a whole day, but I will repeat, the best way to use the Royal Q is a cycle. Julius, why a cycle? Because the cycle is the only way that automatically allows the bot to keep on investing your money slowly by slowly. Remember, by the way, before maybe I go into the 80% coin matrix, we need to remember the following. One, how does the Royal Q work? By the way, these are some of the few things that we might take for granted. But let me get back here, how Royal Q works, okay? Royal Q feedback. You go tap on mine, Royal Q feedback. Let us go to the strategy description that Royal Q uses. The first and foremost strategy description that Royal Q uses, ladies and gentlemen, is the quantitative trading parameter setting tutorial. And with the quantitative trading parameter setting tutorial, ladies and gentlemen, is when you instruct the bot on what you want it to do. This is the first way. This is where we put in the margin calls. This is where we put in the submit mode real-time settlement. This is the first way. So this is the first thing we do. We set our trades. We give our coins a trading parameter. We give our trades a trading setting. This is the first way. This is the first way. So we need to understand that Royok uses two main settings. And so for you to be able to do that, it's as simple as eating matoke. You tap on quantitative, batch setting, select all coins. That's all. Select all coins and give them a trade setting. And this trade setting has the first buying amount, the margin calls you want the bot to buy, the whole position take profit, the whole position callback, and it also has the margin calls. And these are default by Royok. And why don't we use the default? Because the default can finish the money faster. That's all. And so if you're not ready to use the default settings, that's why you come on Circle and choose a copy trader. And choose a copy trader. You can pick any of these. But if you decide to either set by yourself or use a copy trader, ladies and gentlemen, you must be using the 80/20 rule. Only expose 20% of your capital. I want to repeat, only expose 20% of your capital. I want to repeat my question back to you so that it could create some sense. Do we have people on this call that would love, because it is two-way, because I will describe the two of you. You on this call, you want to make little profit repeatedly for a longer time. You are here. You want to make little profit repeatedly for a longer time. You are comfortable with making little profit repeatedly for a longer time. You say, Julius, I better make little repeatedly for a longer time. Because we are two different people. You say, okay, I'll be comfortable. I'll be comfortable for making little repeatedly for a longer time. That's the first class of people we have. Then there is a second class. Now, those that go in for these you people that are trading with one shot, it is the most risky. But it's the most profitable. Okay, you say, I want to be a high risker. Floating loss will be one of my problems, but I better earn much in a short period of time, no matter how not repeatedly this will be. So I want to give you the right expectations. If you are using the one shot to trade, understand me 110%, you are the most high candidate for floating loss. If you are using the one shot to trade, me and you use the one shot, we are the highest candidates. Okay, we are the highest candidates over the floating loss. Agree with me or disagree with me? If we are trading with the one shot, we have the highest chances of going into too much floating loss. Why? Because most of the time, we expose 80% of our capital directly into our trades. And when the market goes against us, we cannot jump away. So we either wait or keep on putting in some little $10 with the 20% that we have. Why do we become greedy? Because we want our one shot to take off maybe 1% or 3% or 5% of huge capital. I hope my point is clear. If you understand what I'm saying, give me a thumbs up. Okay, you understand what I'm saying? Give me a thumbs up, all right? Okay, beautiful. 4, 5. Okay, all right. Okay. Now, I'm giving the right expectation. So if you decide to trade one shot, I want to beg you, please be comfortable with your floating loss. And understand that you will need to be able to wait longer because your signal will provide results, all right? But once the signal goes against you, then you need to have the ability to be patient. And if you are not interested in floating loss and you want to keep making little profit repeatedly for a longer period of time, then go in for a cycle. Okay, go in for a cycle. And when you go in for a cycle, only expose 20% of your capital. Only expose 20% of your capital. If you have 1,000, only $200 is the one that you have in the cycle. And the 800 is seated in your USDT. And I want really to emphasize this point. If you come in for the one shot, be comfortable to enjoy some good floating loss. Okay? Be comfortable to enjoy some good floating loss. I'll share my screen. But if you want little, go in for a cycle. And if you are going in for a cycle, we have two classes of cycle. I'll repeat. One, you can personally, I want to go in for the second way Royalty works because it's very important you to understand how Royalty works. I think I've explained the first way Royalty works. Now I want to go to the second way. You come here on Royalty feedback. Now, if you are used to returns on investment, you may not be able to stay here for a very long time. Why? Because this is pure, this is pure trading. Your trading profits depend on your capital and the market. Now, the second way, how Royalty works, okay? Royalty uses what we call the martingale strategy that never goes out of position. Now, the strategies are two, okay? The strategies are two. The first strategy, okay, the first strategy is when we set our robots mathematically. Now, the second strategy is the martingale strategy that never goes out of position. What do I mean never going out of position? Let me go back to this Royalty, okay? Right, I have my paused trades. Let me tap on batch setting. Now look, ladies and gentlemen. Okay, let me first see some leader is communicating with me here. Someone is saying Julius is discouraging one shot. When I'm not discouraging one shot. Someone I'm not discouraging one shot. Sometimes you don't need to be any emotional to my trainings. I'm not discouraging the one shot. By the way, I'm one of the people that I want to provide an environment for everybody. I'm not one person who says that I look at one category of people. By the way, there are people on this call that have huge capital. By the way, I need to be plain white with you. There are people on this call that have huge capital, and they may not be like Julius or anybody on the call that is having $1,000 or $2,000 and below. There are people on this call that I know, by the way, I need to be plain white with you, that have $100,000 as their trading capital. That I need to be plain white. I'm not discouraging the one shot, by the way, but I'm giving you the right expectation. When you have the right expectation, you do business with the right mindset. Okay, so I'm not discouraging the one shot, but I'm giving you the right expectation. Because like I was saying, there is no trader that controls the market. The market can take any direction. And if that sits into your mind, you now need to understand your approach to the business. Okay, let me first go back to my training. Don't become emotional. No one should become emotional to my training because I'm not looking at one side. I'm looking at all sides of people that we have in the business. We have those that have enough capital. Okay, so no emotions, all right? Keep an entrepreneurship mindset and be open to learning. All right. Okay. Let me go back. I want to talk about the second way Royal Q trades. And the second way Royal Q trades, ladies and gentlemen, is the martingale strategy that never goes out of position. And this should be the strategy that should provide confidence to everyone that is using Royal Q. What do I mean? Royal Q never goes out of position, and meaning that there is no liquidation of your money. So your trades will remain intact. Your trades will remain intact. Okay? Your trades will remain intact. And so if you decide to trade with a one shot, for example, if you decide to trade with a one shot, okay, you know, I'm one person who doesn't want to leave people on hope alone, but I want people to face the reality of their business, okay? So I will not just keep on, I'm giving you hope 110%. Okay, now look, if you decide to use the one shot like Julius is using one shot to trade, understand, I want to repeat my statement, understand that you are a high client of floating loss. I want to repeat, you are a high client of floating loss. So you have two main decisions. One, control your greed. I want to repeat, control your greed. Or expose 80 or 20, expose 20% of your capital as you are entering this one shot. Why? Because you'll always have enough capital to counteract the market. If you understand what I'm talking about, give me a thumbs up, all right? You'll have capital to counteract. Control your greed. Someone has $1,000 and you go in with all your 1,000. When the market goes against you, you don't have any other solution because your money is tied. Your money is tied in this signal that you are trading. So it is very, very important to manage your wallet right by not exposing all your money in this particular trade you are doing. No matter who gave you the signal, no matter who analyzed the market can go against you. Me, I'm not a trader, but I've been here for 9 months. There's a time I saw the market dip highly. Up to now, people are still in those particular points. So it is very, very important for you to allocate your funds very, very well if you want to stay happy all the time. Especially people who are trading with one shot and our greed is high. Control your greed. Expose 20% of your capital into your trades. Have a backup plan. Those that are not interested in too much floating loss and you want to keep trading using the cycle, you can either set by yourself or use a copy trader. And when you use a copy trader with your, if you have $3,000 and above, and you expose 20% of your capital and follow the instructions, of that copy trader, you will be making money all the time. But it will be little. Hey, I need to repeat, it will be little. Let me share with you this. Okay, let me go to one of the groups here. Okay. I know usually when I share, I know that people who most complain are people with little capital, and I am one of them. Okay, now, I want to share with you this testimony. This is David. This is David, all right? Okay. David is, I want to talk to people who have enough capital for the first class. Then I go back to my one-shot friends that are in my class too. This is David. David has a capital. I want you to look at this. David has a capital. Uses a copy trader. He follows Choo, okay, and he has a capital of 15K, 150K USDT, and he uses 65K. Look at this, ladies and gentlemen, and he has an average of 15% per month. $15% per month. But look at his profit. He makes 15% of his capital per month. But he doesn't expose all his capital. He uses a copy trader and he's comfortable enjoying. Okay, I want to use another example of, I will not keep this. I want to use an example of my brother, my friend from Nigeria. He's my friend also, I think. Yeah, let me use example of Chief Olum. Okay, I think he's on this call. Okay, look at, he's also a copy trader. He uses also a copy trader. And I was discussing with him yesterday. He uses also a copy trader. And look at his repeated results. I'm talking about people with $3,000 and above. $3,000 and above. They using a copy trader to trade, all right? Having little results because according to the capital he has, I think 26K around there. This is, I think he has something like this. If I have this in the one shot, those that, my greedy friends in the one shot, this can give you a lot. But he's comfortable with controlling his greed to have repeated results by exposing how much? 20% of his capital. Okay, let me see if I could have a screenshot just to show you. Okay, look at this. Look at this as an endowment. He's using a cycle to trade. Yes, sometimes the coins will be in red, but look, he has a balance. Look at this, he has a balance of this. When the market doesn't go to his favor, he can be able to get out of that. Having given you those examples, I think I've handled the first class. I go back to the second class of people. If you have understood what I've shared, give me a love heart, because it's all about understanding. You have understood what I've shared, because if you have understood what I've shared, give me a love heart. The fact remains, capital is key. And someone is annoyed here. Someone is annoyed, very annoyed. He has understood, but he's not happy, right? But it's okay. It's okay. I pray no emotions attached. Someone is very annoyed. He has understood, but he's very annoyed. Okay. So I want to go back to my friends who have little capital like me. And you don't have much that you can put in the market, all right? Okay, you cannot be like him. Because my brothers who enjoy the one shot, if you have 26K with the one shot, I think you can kill it. Yeah, you can collect too much and people can wonder. All right, now, having described the first class of people, I want to go to my second class of people. And my second class of people are people who trade depending on the signals that are provided. And there is also another class of people who personally go into their royal queue, look at the coins and choose the coins by themselves. Now, if you're doing this business part-time, okay, it's not your main business and you're doing it part-time, I would love you to go for the first strategy I've talked about. You don't have time for the trades. You don't have the times for the signals. You miss out signals. Go for the first way of trading. You can either personally set by yourself or use a copy trader. Have enough capital, go for that. You don't have time to look at the trades. You don't have time to scalp from the market. Now, I want to go to the second class of people who love scalping. You are here and you have time for your boat. Here we go. You have time for your boat. I want to show you some few good nuggets to collect some good profit. One, if you have time for your boat, two main strategies could work for you. One, there is this strategy of pausing, okay? You put the money and forget about it. Like you just come up and check how your trades are performing. So they can hit more than the percentage you set. For example, if I set Sun to give me, let me say 10%, Sun can go more than 10%, by the way. And so I'll be patient to wait for that. Okay. Now let me go to the people who love scalping. Now, scalping from the market or being able to trade one coin take 0.5, 0.6, 1%. You have time for, specifically, now I'm speaking to people, you have time for your bot. Okay, I'm not speaking people don't have time for the bot. That was the first class. Now for you, you'll come and look at the percentage change, right, for these particular coins. And when you look at the percentage change, you have two choices. You have to look at the coins that are doing very well and the coins that are doing badly. If you tap on percentage change, on top there is Doge, down there is Sushi. On the professional, okay, on top there is Shiba, down there is WRX, and so on. Even if these coins are in red, I want to repeat my question. Even if these coins are in red, I want to repeat my statement. Even if these coins are in red, if you are able to look at how they are changing in percentage, they may be moving from negative heading to positive, but you need to take off some time and do that. So you want basically and purely to scalp from the market. So you can trade a particular coin, 0.6, 1% sell. Find another one, 0.6, 1% sell. And you can drastically pick some little profit. Those that have time for their bots, that's the second class. Now, the third class, people that trade using the signals provided. Now, the signals, I could divide them into four main classes. Four main classes of signals. One, there is signal provided by my brother Harry that provides 1% every day. Okay, let me see even if they are out. 1%. You are ready to oh, these signals were out already. I think I was they were out already. Am I right? They were out already. I don't know. I need to confirm. Okay. No. They are not. That was yesterday. Okay, they are not. All right. Okay, you enjoy the one shot. Here is a very nice signal. Also from my brother Prophet. Okay, I posted it on the Telegram. The name of the coin is GST. GST. Okay. His types of signal are called patient signals. So once you trade them, also understand to be patient with the market. Okay. Also understand to be patient. What do I mean by patient? Yes, they will provide, but you need to be a little bit more patient if you are deciding to go in for the one shot. So my duty is just to give you the signal. Your duty is to decide either to trade or not to trade. Okay. The decision to trade still comes back to you. But basically and purely, it is important to share the signal, all right? Okay. So it's up to you, ladies and gentlemen, to either pick up the signal or not, all right? But once you pick up the signal, like this type, you need to make sure you're going to be patient. You're going to be patient. And if you are patient with your trades, and now there is someone on the call who doesn't have capital. If you don't have capital, like me right now, please don't get annoyed that you are missing out. Once the market bounces back, you'll be able to profit. That's all. You'll be able to profit at the right time. There's no missing out. Everybody has his good day. There's no missing out. If you have capital, enjoy the trade. If you don't have, silently. All right? So basically and purely, I think I've been able to share. I want to go back. There are trades like for my brother Harry, providing 1%. 1% every day for the next $731 with your $1,000, they will give you $1.4 million. So you can decide to trade using the compounding effect by saying, although the trading signals will be many, I'll personally trade 1% every day, and it's enough for me. And that's all you need from the market. And you are not withdrawing your money. That's very, very important if you want to use the compounding effect. You trade today, trade tomorrow, trade today, trade tomorrow. You keep on increasing your capital with time. And that is your power of compounding. That's the method you have chosen to trade. If you want to choose these signals from this profit of 10%, then be comfortable to wait for some good days. Okay, some good days. So if you want little repeated, going for the cycle, a copy trader, it works. I told you there are three main challenges you'll face: comparing, contrasting, and complaining. If these three C's get out of your way, you are good to go. Don't compare results. Don't compare results. And don't complain about other people's results, because different times of entering the market, different results, different approach. So you can decide to say, I better earn little repeatedly using a cycle. I don't want stress. But if you are going in for the one shot, be confident about the stress. It will be there. Sometimes the market will go against you, will be something floating. That's why I'm saying, expose only 20% of your money. Someone is already entering JST right now because it has been sent. Please don't put all your 1,000 in JST. Expose 20%, which is around $200. Remain with the balance. If things turn the other way, you keep on putting in some $10, some $10, some $10. That's how you are able to buy some dips when the market is against you. You are buying more of this particular coin, because even if this coin is down right now, the coin will go up. That's how to trade smart. Even if you are entering a signal, ladies and gentlemen, expose 20%. It's very important. So that if, for example, now people are saying that, Julius, I'm not against the one shot. Don't expose all your money. I'm giving you the right understanding. For example, okay, let me go by default. For example, let me open this trade again. It's called IOST. Okay. If I'm trading this coin right now, and it has a floating loss of -7, I still have some money to help me go out of this trade. So what I will do is, once in a while, I'll keep in and investing some $10. And it will be the sequence. It will be the sequence, ladies and gentlemen. Wow, I see another signal, a variable. Now, this is another problem that we have at the team. You are too greedy to the extent that you are trading every signal. Now, for us, we shall not stop. Even I'm going to post this signal because there's someone who missed that for yesterday and wants to go in for this one. I've seen a signal, and let me see where it is coming from. Please don't trade every signal that you see. Have some control of your ability to be greedy. There is another signal. Still, this is for JST. Short term, 2.5%. It is also, see, it's from another analyzer here. He's also talking about JST. For him, he's saying short term. He's saying 2.5. Now, my duty is to give you the signal. It's you to make the choice. You may say, I'll be patient, I'll wait. Then another one says, me, I'll enter this trade, take off what belongs to me, and I call it a day. It's up to you to take decision. But as you trade, please don't allow anybody put down your trading strategy. Don't allow anybody put down your trading strategy, because we are two different human beings. We have different emotions and we think differently. If I enter the trade and I take off 2%, and for you enter the trade and you take off 10%, it's okay. No comparing, no contrasting, no complaining. It is different results because we are different people. And so if you take off 2%, another person takes off 50%, please don't say, oh, had I waited? No regret. It's a game. As long as you are able to maintain your capital, that's the goal. I hope someone has been able to learn something today. I don't want to exceed here. I want him to go in for some question and answer. And just remind those that are near Kenya and those that may have some few minutes to pass by within the next 3 hours here at the location is Jelisa Hotel. It's located on Bombo Road, where I am. I love this place, not because I love the place. It's so calm for me. Just opposite Kobil, just Kobil, Bombo Road. I'm here for some few hours, maximum 3 hours in Kampala. And after those 3 hours, I'll be changing location to another area. So come, I'm available. I'm doing my personal one-on-ones. All right. Question. Let me start with Dr. KPI. KIP, keep. Yes, doctor. Okay, it seems maybe the hand went up by mistake. Fai, I don't know if I'm spelling your name nice, all right?
Yes, you are right. Thank you, Julius. Thank you for the brilliant presentation. The error I had made was I had become greedy unknowingly, and I've traded all my capital. And from what you just said, I've understood that I will only have to wait until those trades that are pending will sell. And I've learned my lesson that I will always be patient. I want to appreciate you and to say that some of us are trading out of ignorance because we just joined and we are excited. So I've put all my coins and they are now bearish. So the only solution now, as you from your training, is for me to wait and to understand that I must not trade every day. So
Beautiful.
Am I right?
Yeah, you are very right. For example,
thank you.
Okay, you see, they have sent signals, all right?
Yeah.
I've not picked any, right?
That's the part I did not know. Each time I saw a signal, I was just rushing to go and trade.
You don't need to trade everything that they send. Sometimes you need to say, okay, today, according to my capital, I'm not surviving today, all right?
Yeah.
I will focus on my current trades I have and make sure I jump out of this floating loss. That's all. Because you cannot finish all the trades, especially if you don't have enough capital.
Yeah.
So you stop trading with excitement and you start now being intentional to whatever you are doing.
Thank you.
All right. Okay. All right. Okay. Yes, Mrs. Okele. Your name is Hard, please.
Hello. Good morning from Nigeria.
All right.
Yeah. Thank you very much for this presentation. I really learned a lot. Please, I have a question. What's the actual effect of pausing a trade? I want to understand it. It's confusing.
Okay, let me just get back to my screen, all right? What is the importance? Let me just go back here, right? Okay, now, okay, look at this. I want you to just imagine, okay? Let me just start these trades. Okay, let me start these trades again. All right. Okay, now look at this. So I decide to become patient, all right? Are we together, my leader from Nigeria?
Yes.
So I decide to be patient, okay?
Okay.
And I wait for this coin, okay?
Okay.
Now from nowhere, this coin starts pumping, all right?
Okay.
It starts pumping. It starts doing very well in the market, okay?
Okay.
I jump out of floating loss. Remember, the only ability for you to jump out of floating loss, okay, is to keep on investing in some little money so that you become new in the market. I hope I spoke about that yesterday. I said it's very important for you to be new in the what? In the market. And the only way to be new in the market is to keep on putting in maybe some $10, all right?
Yes.
In a repeated way. Okay, that's how you can get out of floating loss because you are new in the market. Now, I want you to imagine, I'm very patient with Beck, all right?
Okay.
I'm very patient with IOST. I'm very patient with my son. Now, from nowhere, son picks up, okay? Now, on my percentage take, on sun, it is 10%. But this coin can do more than 10%. So since I don't have the time to be on these trades all the time, I'll come and pause this trade, okay?
Okay.
I'll come and pause this trade, all right?
Okay.
If I have another capital, I will trade other coins, all right?
Okay.
And I will leave this. When I tap on quantitative and I tap on default, these coins are here. Either it is a general, or you see, they're here. Okay, there is another one shot. Let me first share before I come back to your question. I have seen a signal from my beloved brothers that take off time to do the work for me. Okay, yeah. Another one shot. JST seems to be going to be doing well. Another signal. Still GST. It's up to you to choose your entry time. I have no emotions attached. Me, I will share. My duty is to share. These are trusted signals. It's up to you, ladies and gentlemen. My duty is to share. So if you have missed on the first 2 times it has been set and say you have capital, go to the Telegram group. I'm posting now. Okay. Those that I sometimes inbox personally, maybe understand your working schedule, check your inbox. No emotions attached. It seems this signal will do well. It has been sent by 3 different traders. And okay, I think I'm also going to pick up some capital and trade it up. Okay, now I go back to my sharing. Okay, now I've been patient with this trade, all right? Okay, let me go back. I've been patient with this trade for some time, okay? Now, instead of me earning 2% or 3%, I will pause this trade. And when I open my royalty on general and professional, I'll be able to see it. So once it moves out in profit, I'll allow it to go more than the percentage I said. Have you understood now?
Okay. So the robot won't sell.
It will not sell.
Oh, okay.
So once it hits, maybe once I've seen people make $200, $300, $500 from this strategy, all right? So they allow the continuity of the market, and once they feel now I'm satisfied, you come and manually sell by yourself.
Okay.
I hope you have understood.
Yes. Okay. Thank you very much. Thank you.
Okay, let me go back to Dr. KPR. Please, if you have asked your question, please lower down your hand. Make life very easy for me.
Okay, hello, Julius.
Yes, doctor.
Okay, and I have a question on 80/20 strategy.
Yes.
And I would like you to at least break down on how you are going to, this is my question, like if I have $1,000 and I want to enter into the market, you say I use only 20% of my capital.
That is $200.
That's $200. So this is what I was asking. Like, you could break down on how much I should use on first buying amount. And another question is, am I going to trade only one coin, or I should use more than one coin on that 20% of that capital?
Now the question is this,
Mm.
that will still come back to you. Which type of strategy do you want to use?
Okay, circle.
You want to use a circle.
Yeah.
Do you want to set by yourself? You want to use a copy trader?
Okay, probably I want to set for myself.
You want to set yourself, and you have a capital of 1,000.
Yes.
Now, if you have a capital of 1,000, how many coins do you want to trade?
Okay, now I was asking you, how many coins should I trade?
With your $1,000.
Yes.
113. Okay. Now you have okay, you have a capital of 1,000.
Yes.
I would
yes.
I'd advise them. I usually say at least one coin should go for a maximum of around $300. All right.
Okay.
Now, meaning that you can trade a maximum of three coins. All right.
Okay.
And these 3 coins, you want to expose 20% of your capital. All right.
Yes. Yes.
And so it means you'll get your $200. All right.
Okay.
And maybe you say I will trade $30 per coin. All right.
Yes.
Which makes it, let me first calculate. It's simple mathematics because you can trade by yourself. I'm just trying to give you a picture, right?
Yeah.
So I have a capital of, I want to expose only $200, and I want to trade a maximum of 3 coins, right? Which is around $66, okay?
Yes. Yes.
$66. Now, $66, you want to have some money that if the market goes against you, you can still come back, all right?
Yep.
Now, you want to use the $66 to set margin calls.
All right.
Meaning if you want to go in for a maximum of 7, okay?
Okay.
You might find yourself increasing on the amount of money you want to expose to the market
Okay.
because you have little capital. You getting what I'm saying?
Yes, I
Instead
understand.
of you going exactly with $200, you might increase so that you could provide some money for the 7 margin calls as a minimum to go, right?
Okay. Okay.
Because you understand that the first 4 margin calls are basically into the whole warehouse mode.
All right.
Okay. So
All right.
the number 5, 6, and 7 are the ones that can be independent.
Okay.
I hope you understand that.
Yes, I do.
If you understand that, it means you'll be taking more profit from the 5th, 6th, and 7th margin call, what you call the distributed allocation. Instead of you taking 1.3, you might go in for more. The bot can automatically even give you more than that. So instead of you exposing $66, because the first buying amount can be 10, but sometimes the robot might refuse to sell due to being lesser for some coins in Binance, okay?
All right.
So you find your first buying amount will go to 15, not to risk the inability for the bot to sell and have an abnormal operation.
All right.
So if you are going in for 15 as your first buying amount, then you look at your margin calls, how much the magic will be on the multiples of buy you will create, all right?
All right.
You'll be, instead of you going for 2, you'll be going maybe for 1, you understand?
All right.
So if we say 15 maybe times 7, that is 1 and 5, okay? 1 and 5 times, maybe you want to trade the maximum of 3 coins, that is $315, all right?
All right.
If we subtract this from 1,000, you have $685 which if the market goes against you, all right, what you do, if the market is dipping, you just go and now change the margin call drop, all right? It was, if it was 0.5, 0.2, 0.3, then you can go for 3%, all right? 3%, 5%, 10%, 20%, you understand?
Okay.
You will be still using little capital, all right? You could be still using little capital to buy coins at a cheaper price. I hope that you understand. And now you can even go ahead to increase your margin calls, which were 7. Now you add on 3 and they become 10 because you have capital to overcome that. I hope now it makes sense to you.
Now it's clear.
All right.
Okay, shukran.
All right. Asante. Thank you too. Okay, yes, Margaret. You know, when I started, I said, if you are used to return on investment, this is real business, real. Hey, you might not like it if you expect profit every day. The here you make profit depending on the market and your capital.
Yes, Julius,
right.
how
I
are
hope
you?
that's clear. I'm fine. How are you?
I'm good. I'm calling from Kenya, and we are actually waiting for you on Saturday, eagerly waiting to see you on Saturday. Yes. My question, or maybe you can elaborate on the compounding interest. I didn't get how you compound. Is it that you open another, or you just use the same LQ line that you have, the one that you are using for short, whatever?
No, it is the same application, the same Binance.
It is the same. It's the
same
Binance.
application, the same Binance. Your focus is just to make 1% per day from the market. So.
Okay.
And as you compound.
In cycle or in one shot? One shot.
And you are just focusing on 1%. 1%.
Okay. No,
you are not looking at too much profit, right? You are not like people like me who want 1,000 a day. So for you, want little, and you are comfortable with the little money you are making, all right?
Okay. Okay. Now I get you. I get you now. Thank you.
Okay. Yes, Benjamin. Yeah, those in Kenya, I'm coming. Don't worry, I'm coming to Kenya. Yes, Benjamin.
Good morning.
Morning.
I'm calling from Kenya.
Yes, sir.
When you have just been talking and you talked of 4 types of signals. But then you mentioned one and you say the signal where you get one daily. The others you didn't talk about. I didn't get them.
Now, like Benjamin, I said, no one controls the market.
Yes.
The signal might come and the signal becomes a signal to you, all right?
Okay.
But as long as it is a signal, when we set the strategy, we just need to be patient, all right?
Yeah.
I expect a signal to maximally move in for 3 days, all right?
Okay.
And if it does more than that, I expect a signal to run the maximum for 3 days. That's what I expect as a person. So the beauty about the signal is this, Leader Benjamin. If the signal delays longer, the profit is huger, right?
Okay.
Because it's like you have waited for longer. That's when you're using the pausing strategy. You see the signal has picked up, you pause your trade, make more than you had set. So the bot will not sell.
Okay.
I hope it's clear with you now.
Okay. You had talked about 4, so I thought there were 4 types, and that's why I was asking.
No, the signals that I talk about 4, they're different with different plans, right?
Oh,
Like there is one that is giving you 10 to 20%. There is one that's giving you 1%. There's one that's giving you 2%, 3.5. Different traders with different mindset, with different signals. So
okay. I have a second question. Hello.
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 you pick. Okay. Still, it's up to you. I'm sorry, someone was calling me, but I hope it's
sorry.
clear.
Yeah. Now, the second question.
Mm.
Last evening you were talking when you were doing the training. This, I guess you talked about the gas. You mentioned that if gas comes to about $2 remaining, it's like when you replenish. It might not peak, or there is something I didn't get it exactly.
Hello.
All right. So what I was saying, you need to make sure your gas doesn't go to less than $2. All right.
Yes.
Yeah. If it does, then your robot will stop trading. So make sure you have enough fuel.
Okay.
You asked, clear.
Yeah, you asked whether it came to something 2 point something, then it couldn't pick, and you said something like the person needed to readjust the robot, or I mean to restart it. I don't know.
Just make sure your fuel doesn't go to less than $2. Once it does, the policy stops.
Okay.
That's all you need to do.
All right.
Okay. Just because whenever your fuel goes less, you receive a notification. Whenever it goes less, you receive a notification. So why do you refuse to put in fuel? Once you refuse, your policy will stop. Once the policy stops, your coins will go to gray. They will stop trading. So once you put fuel, you need to tap on them and tap start.
Okay.
It's like you paused the trades. The trades are paused. So go and tap on them and tap start. So they will start trading again.
Okay.
All right.
Thank you very much.
All right. Thank you too. Yes, Harry.
Hello, Julius. Good morning. I'm calling from Nigeria.
Beautiful.
Okay, so my question is, I have enough gas, fuel in my gas. I mean, money for gas. I'm new here, so most of the times I don't really know. But my trading, it keeps sending me a message on insufficient balance, open your something, you know. So I was just wondering, and it's on red instead of green. Because previously when I trade, if it's taking the gas fee, it will be in green, but now it's red. And I have enough fund there.
How much do you have in your asset?
I have $46.
What do you mean by red and green? I really don't understand.
Can I share my screen?
Yeah, but what I know what you are saying is that once it deducts in red.
Yeah.
I don't know. Okay, share your screen. It's something simple.
Okay, thank you.
Let me listen to another person. But I want to come to the end. I have an emergency to handle. Yes, Isaac.
Okay, I'm Isaac from Tanzania. Good morning.
Morning, sir.
Okay, there is something I want to ask. You have said that if we are in floating loss, you can just add the money, and you have said that you can pause. So there is something when I want you to help me. How can you pause? Repeat pause. You can repeat.
Oh, okay, all right. I've understood. I'm going to show you. Okay. Now, the leader from Nigeria, according to your screen,
Yes.
Now your robot wants to buy, all right? But you don't have enough funds in your USDT, in your hobby account.
Okay, not my
you are trading
gas.
you are trading this coin called RSR. The bot wants to buy more, but you don't have USDT for it to do that. That's why it's giving you this message.
But I had enough money now. I don't know. I don't know what's happening.
Oh, you don't have in your USDT in your hobby account, not in your Royal Q. This is not fuel. This is capital. Remember,
but this is
the
a
boat
one
does,
shot.
remember the
This-
boat. Remember the boat doesn't trade. The boat doesn't trade in your Royal Q. The boat trades in your hobby account.
Yeah.
So your
Yeah.
capital should be in your hobby account. All right.
Okay.
So go and check if you have USDT in your hobby account, which is not there. So the boat wants to buy more, but there is no USDT
Sorry, sir. I thought one shot just goes
in your hobby
once and
account.
comes out.
So that message, you either put in more money. If you don't have, you ignore. You either put more money. If you don't have, you ignore and be patient until the coin will be able to.
Okay. 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 I just thought one shot just comes in and goes out. That's it. I didn't know it has to buy and buy. I thought it's not cycle.
Okay, I hope that is clear with you. Now, Isaac from Tanzania, pausing, just go on the coin. I've been showing it here several times. Just go on the coin and tap on pause. That's all you do. There's no magic. There's no gimmicks. For example, I'm trading JST, all right? It is here. To pause it, I just tap on the coin, tap on pause. That's all I do. There is no magic. Tap on the coin, tap on pause. No magic. I hope it's clear with you too. Okay, I just want to come to the end. I have an emergency to go and handle. Okay. I've been called, someone has got an accident. I need to help somewhere. So I will not continue so much here. I just needed to go to the registry of this person, wherever he is. Okay. So I'll handle only a few questions. Please come back at the evening Zoom with your questions. All right. I may not be able to continue so much from here. One of my friends has got an accident in Masaka, so I need to handle right now. Okay. So let me handle only two. So others come in the evening Zoom. I'm sorry. I hope you are human beings, okay, and you understand that. Yes, okay. Okay. Maybe it's not here. Let me go to this person here. So with emergency, all right. Yes, say.
Good morning, sir. So
Morning.
please, I'll need to know why we place more emphasis on one shot over circle, like.
Okay, the one shot works so well for people who don't have good capital, right?
Okay.
You don't have enough money to keep on following the
if
buying
I have
and the
like
selling, right?
$1,000, for example.
Yeah, anybody, me, I will be playing white. Anybody who has $1,000 and below, you have little capital. Me, I only understand when someone says has 3,000, 5,000, 10,000. There, I'm speaking with someone who says I have good capital.
Okay, so that means it's safer to use one shot on that.
Yeah, if you expose only 20% of your capital. Once it goes against you, you can still be able to buy and get out of that particular coin.
Okay. All right. Thank you, sir.
Okay. Yes, Bruno. I hope, Isaac, it's okay with you. Ladies and gentlemen, allow me end this call. All right. I hope you are human beings who understand. I have an emergency to handle. God bless you. Thank you so much for being on this call in the morning. We meet again in our next Zooms. All right. One at 8 p.m. South Africa Standard Time, 3 p.m. East Africa Standard Time, where it will be a pure business presentation. We meet again at 30 minutes after the main Zoom call. Come back with your questions. Let me help you answer them as you learn your business. God bless.